Okay. There we go. Where are... Oh yeah, we just finished with the pirates.
A new challenge for me?
Let's take that. That's just more of the Anver propaganda.
An expected result.
The machine god grants me insight. Operation successful.
That opens the gate, which is perfect. Which gives us... Who has unyielding beacon? Okay, so that's a Vanguard boot. I don't know if that'd be... No, you're gonna get Warmonger's boots, because that's just gonna be break cloud clear. Oh, hello. Thank you for the sub. Welcome in, crowd.
I'll lay claim to the stars.
Welcome in. I am playing some Rookshare and testing out how I am feeling. Oh wait, I'm on the wrong. No, I should place it here. See if I can get through a full stream, just to get through the preparations later this week. Because with each passing day, I get to the full official clear bill of health. This young man's clearly making an effort to look dapper. His fashionable clothes are practically new and his hair is well groomed. A ruin's impression of the poor, overly scrubbed off oil stains from his leaky implant, and the fit of the jacket, which was clearly made for someone else. Gives you a beaming smile and says, his voice ringing, "Your Lordship, what an incredible honor! This humble collection is hardly likely to impress you, a rogue trader. Conqueror of stars, but is the best one in footfall. What kind of collection is this?" Dangerous, vicious, ruthless xenobeasts. Caught red-handed as they were attempting to commit evil against the Imperium. But right now they're harmless. Our cage can withstand their rage. I recommend getting too close. Haha. These aren't Xenos, they're mutants in makeup. The man smiled dim, but only for a moment. Not Xenos, you say? I'm sure there must be some mistake. I will check the shipping list myself, rest assured. His words are oozing with greenish yellow hues. I do not think the promise be kept. Such entertainment is lucrative precisely because billions of Imperium subjects have never encountered Xenos in their life. Ignorance and curiosity create colossal demand. That's what I was taught, and I can see that the lesson was truthful. Wow, I love how you can be so dogmatic. You'd be like, do you know what I see? Heresy. The exhibits must burn, and you'll burn along with them. Like, you just literally go, like, you know what? Introducing the world to Xenos, even fake, that's heresy. God. No, we're just gonna be like, you will free these guys. I demand that this abuse be stopped and I'll cap this 3. His cheerfulness fades a little, but he instantly offers you a respectable bow. As your lordship wishes. No need to fret, I'll release them all immediately. me talk to you? I guess not. We will take the goods gladly. Anything we can take for cargo, we will always take.
This explorator is blessed with multifunctionality.
Okay.
Victory awaits! Follow my lead!
Okay. Oh, there is actually something here. You have to, like, literally, like, really turn to look at it. Small key, large windows. Oh, really? You know what? We're gonna go
None
probably
shall stand in my way.
back. Take a look at it. We're gonna go back to the main
I
deck.
won't tolerate weakness.
We're gonna see if we can find this little treasure hunt. So we have to look for something. What was it? Small key, quay key with larger windows. What has large windows here? Is it here?
I did fine. I'll lay claim to the stars.
Okay, these have some large windows. Oh, yep, there we go. The answer is close. You can remember the word realizing. Remember this place. Home in the shadow of a bridge in the shadow of a great statue. Which will. We're going back to the shadow quarters. Brilliant. We have a few jobs to do there anyway. Four things. Oh. Argena gets for your attention. Roadchair, I'd like to remind you about the Reverend Hieronymus request. He has to search for potential cultists in Footfall shuttle quarters. You seem weighed down by something. What? No? Argena shakes her head and rubs her temples tiredly. Apologies, Roadchair. Being here on Footfall is difficult for me. It's a minor personal weakness, but I'm ready to fight as ever. It'll have no effect on my combat skills. If something is troubling you, tell me. Perhaps I can help. Arjuna shoots a warrior look. I suppose I could share with you, but the tale will be long, and I will have to start from the beginning. I was born in the Expanse. I was sent here to be a guardian of a rectory on Footfall. But my ship were caught in a warp anomaly, and though it lasted only days for those on board, decades have flown by in real space. When last I arrived in Footfall, I felt like I've been erased from time. No one was waiting for me on this side of the mall. The people who were supposed to greet me, who knew about my imminent arrival, had died. The Arcally that should have been mine to safeguard has instead been taken under the protection of Reverend Hieronymus and his brethren. They were more than up to the task. They had no need for my help. Footfall became my cage. I didn't know who I was or what purpose I had to here. The way back to Calyx seemed like another trap. Even if I were to find a ship head there, my sector, my order, they too would have lived decades without me by that point. Whenever I'm reminded of those months spent on Footfall, it feels like I'm falling into a pit. I hope the rumors of cultists turn out to be true. I can't wait to prove with my bolter that the world and the Imperium need me. Wow. How and why did your stay on Footfall come to an end? Something must have changed. Yes, I signed. Almost says portent, show me the right path, but it's not something I can speak of like this on the street, within the malice. Let's be on our way. All I'll say that is on Footfall, I met Lady Theodora and joined her. That was the end of my languishing in this place. I getcha. Enjoy your lurk. I don't plan to push myself too long with a long stream either. I just want to make sure, like, okay, Suki, you talked big game of saying you'll do a few streams this week, but can you actually do it? Since, at least 2 of my streams will be, language heavy with, Amori. I don't should say language, I should say dialogue heavy with Amori and Clanad. So I was like, maybe you should check to see if you can actually, do it. I must keep going. Okay.
A new challenge.
Servants.
Oh, what is that? Interesting.
None shall stand in my way.
Okay. Yeah, we'll talk to the sergeant. Been a while. Alright, an hour. Okay, this part we can't even do dreams and stories because it's still under warranty. Okay. We can do some of the other stuff, I think.
Victory awaits.
Stop! There!
This figure is connected to a mind trigger. Interesting. So if we go this way still.
I'll lay claim to the stars.
My warp sight reveals something.
What did you review? Okay. Okay, I guess we're on the right track.
This ocular implant was a worthwhile investment.
Okay, I
Follow
think
my lead.
we're on the right track.
A new challenge for me?
Over there.
Let us see what I
Oh.
found.
Oh. Hello, Patty. Welcome in. Is that the real door?
I've read about this.
It's a fake door.
It's about time.
How many fake doors are there?
We should deal with this.
Oh. That's mine now.
Nothing escapes my sight.
I have no idea where this is supposed to be. So that was down there. Maybe this way? Trying to figure out where this real door is going to be a pain.
Attention to detail is the key to success.
That's a fake door right there. Welcome in, though, Patty.
We need to investigate.
Another one. So I'm guessing there's a way. No. Probably. Where is this place? Oh, it's Stray. Okay, let's go back over here and check. 'Cause I think this is the only direction we haven't checked yet. Getting down along the way.
Stop. There.
Okay. Is this the door? No, it can't be, because this is one of the... Okay, everyone, we've found the right door. Oh, thank you for the hydrate.
What is that?
I'm still new to the art
Oh.
of exploring.
I woke up with a
Sometimes you consult the...
The Emperor sets my path. What deeds await us?
Thank you, Argena. You prove you always set off traps.
Over there!
Pay attention.
It is doing good. We just really started. We haven't really did much.
The Emperor favors me today.
Other than we told a carnival guy to like stop using mutants.
Victory awaits!
Okay. Okay. Everyone line up. We're right now we're stopping a ritual. Summon a demon.
Take a knee and bow before me.
Show them no mercy.
Okay. Argent, you're going right up there. Or Abelard, sorry. Argent, you're gonna get behind some cover. Pascal, you're gonna be right up there as well. Cassia, you are going behind cover. Idria, you are also going behind cover because, you know, fuck that noise. And then ourself is going to go undercover.
I'm not accustomed to being ordered around.
Faith without deeds is worthless.
Let's see, you are going to
Isn't this
Take
a
out the
job
sorcerer.
for the serfs?
Oh, well, you didn't take out the sorcerer. That's not great.
Me. If you insist, Lord Captain.
The front line is also going to be here. The rear is going to be,
Isn't
Where
this a
you
job
are.
for the serfs?
and the medium line is going to be here.
High momentum.
You know what?
I'll do it.
Everyone's going to get shot again.
None can escape the Emperor's judgment.
You're going to use
In
your
thy
mastery.
light I stand, and thy light I crave.
So anyone you can take out in a single
As
shot.
the Emperor
Yeah.
commands, I act.
The more you can just clear out this crowd, the better.
I'll do it. Each strike is a prayer. Doubt is for the weak. Faith without deeds is
It's a normal
worthless.
Sunday.
None can escape the Emperor's judgment. As the Emperor commands, I act. I'll do it.
I've suffered worse.
Mocking me.
Okay, yeah, the first thing you're gonna do is you're gonna shotgun scream that guy. Just take him right out there. You're gonna expose weakness in him. Just put a bunch of debuffs on him. Everyone's gonna get War of the Emperor. You're gonna give Abelard strong arms.
Activate calculated fury algorithm.
You're going to bleed this guy. You're gonna dismantle and attack him. And Death Whisper him.
Machine spirits. Request approved. Running binary override. The scriptural prognosis is favorable.
My place is at the fore.
You're going to
Victory is imminent.
slam that guy.
At your beck and
You're going to run over, hit him,
I will do
you're
my
gonna brace
duty.
for impact. Alright. We're gonna have my character just run over there.
Nothing I can't do. All too easy.
That's fine. I'm gonna inspire Abelard.
Not a problem for me. Suits my purposes.
Let's see. Can I hit you from there? No, I can't. I can hit the sorcerer though, which is pouring.
As duty demands.
I'm gonna give a. I don't know if Argena can hit the guy all the way back there. Yeah.
Doubt is for the weak.
That's fine. Controlled shot. Oh, thank you. Dehydrate.
If I may.
Okay.
Guided by
I'm
faith.
gonna move you here. And you're just gonna unload on this guy in his
As the
cover.
Emperor commands.
Because,
Faith without deeds is worthless.
fuck that guy. Okay, yeah, I'm gonna move
There is movement in the
you over there.
No can do.
You're gonna go shadow. you just finish that guy? No, you can't. You know what I can do is pin this guy down and add bleeding onto him.
Your life is a negligible variable. High momentum.
You can probably kill this guy, maybe.
It will be done. Will rule the stars themselves. At your beck and call. A tactically sound approach.
Oh, I didn't realize they split into two. Oh, that's not great.
I'd rather not. That's not the Seneschal's job.
Okay, you know what? I'm gonna finish the leader off, hopefully. You guys focus on the rest.
Already done. Nothing I can't do.
Do not dare ask.
The firing pattern detected.
Oh, right. Sorry, Pascal.
I'll do it. The enemies of the Emperor will be undone. As the Emperor commands, I act. Each strike is a prayer.
Archer runs to the last living clothes and silently, furiously punches him in his face. Blaspheming heretic. Who are you praying to? I know this worse. That call to a law. Archer doesn't get to finish. The clothes having just dropped to his knees, interrupters with grating, rasping laughter. Of course you know them. Gosh, you too, lackey to the corpse on the throne. Have you already experienced the power of the true God? Did you flee from us, shedding tears? Archer recoils it from below, then steps forward, grabs the cultist by the scruff of his neck, makes him look into her eyes, burning like embers. I am one, the depth of Soriatus. I have never, not once in my life, fled from heretics and betrayers of humankind. Can you see he's trying to get under your skin? Each your mothers. But he wants a quick bullet to the head instead of a bonfire. Inspired tone, she's looking around anxiously rippling her temples. Smells of a dark future like a noose around the neck. Archer, wait, the heretic must be interrogated. What do you want to know, sir? Is the corpse emperor? The names of my brethren? How many said there are? Where we are? I tell you myself, we were admired, and we are everywhere. Soon, very soon, you will hear our voices, and then you hear them at your back, so close you can feel our breath, and you will know the power of the true God. So many of you vermin are there. First for Criminors, now this. Pascal pulls a number of instruments out of his robes. You could bet your life that the purpose of these items is to smell the machines. He says casually, should you encounter difficulties during the information extraction process, I recommend precise targeting. Gangilia? Color shrugs angry, propels on Pascal's calmly probing gaze. How do you know Argena? Have you seen her on footfall before? Not on footfall, closed off hoarsely in their place. She flew right in, like a bird into a snare. Argena's staring at the cultist, her eyes are wide, as if against her will she whips her two words. Salus Prime. What is he talking about? She snaps out as emerging from her fear. A planet, a place, doesn't matter. I know these heretics. I fought them and was gravely wounded. I swear I never turned from them a man. Turns to the cultist's eyes filled with cold fury. If truly has seen me on Salus Prime, some among you must know a way to get there. Do you have your own ship and navigator? Answer me. Tips and maps, roads and doors, we have them, but our paths are not for you. True God spins her web and you are but a fly caught in it. But where is the spider? Need something more coherent. Roach, you won't get anything from this madman. As for my part in the story, I'll tell it, but not here, not in his presence. Who is this true God? You will know in time. Gives you a wicked smile, pointing with the fresh blood on his lips. End him. You can kill me, servants of the court emperor, but you can't stop the victory of the true God. The edge of daybreak is nigh. The average triumph approaches. Silence hangs for a moment, then Argus turns to you and shrugs nonchalantly. That's it. We failed everyone's request, which means I am now free. I can continue my travels with you, rogue trader. Before we leave this tent, let us round what remains of the blasphemers. I'd like to cleanse this place with purifying flame. Perhaps we can find clues that might tell us where these heretics came from. If they have any more associates. We need to talk, but can wait. Let's meet on the ship when it's time to depart football. Cultist hood. Heavy leather armor. Improved armor body glove. A plasma pistol, which is nice. Chainmail, subcarbine, swords. Ooh. That's what I want to see. Loot.
The machine god grants the insight.
Psoriasis boots. And a multi-charge.
Follow my lead.
Enjoy your work.
None shall stand in my way.
And then we go back to Reverend Town. Hey, job's done.
A new challenge for me?
So it's Terror Spear and Rot. What are you two? Actually, I think the Rot's the Anver gang. And the other one we can't do at the moment. We're gonna tell them the job's done. Your quest has been fulfilled. Small, Grim small brains features as he makes the signs of the clearly. After their suffering was commit their deeds. Is it true? Pirate? Okay, I think we did that. Okay. Yeah, we don't have too much things with you. Okay. We can't do Rot yet. Can't do that one. And we can do our agendas when we get back to the ship. Till then, we are gonna go meet Possible Governor.
I won't tolerate weakness.
I will be right back in a second. As soon as we get to the front doors. Be right back. I am back. Okay. Now we'll
Victory
meet with
awaits.
the governor. My patience, you remember the way out. Dismiss. A tall man in austere gray clothes makes a show of looking past the one he's addressing. Vladimir, why does it put such harsh words into your mouth? You talk like an imperial clerk, not one of us. Thank you for the welcome backs. The woman who is standing with her back to you lets out Eustachia's sigh. Her tone changes dramatically. Where's my cargo, Vladim? Vlaco has it, doesn't he? So that's how you do business with your old friends these days? So you don't remember? Then the help will remind you. Guards, escort her out. Hidari, move. Master Guard leans down to the woman, says in that lowered voice. Jake, get going while he's letting you. Go drown your sorrows at the Smith and thank your lucky stars you're able to walk the door. You get the chance next time. First an insult, now threats. I see Kirsty and Tacto no longer value economy than footfall. Oh well, I'll find myself a better deal. She turns on her heel and heads towards the exit. As she passes you by, she gives you a quick once over, winks at you, then immediately turns away with a flip of her jet black hair. The tall man who has long since noticed your presence is studying you intently. The mean Tokara leads a footfall. Let us proceed to my office. A spread befitting a visitor of your rank is waiting. Your entourage should be accommodated nearby. Certainly. Let's go. Please, follow me. He almost gives like a, what's it called? A Lex Luthor look. While you're engaging small talk, you get a chance to take a measure of Lee Tokara. His expression is aloof and focused. His gestures curt and firm. And his speech is calm and quiet, although he's used to people always listening to what he says. Judging by his observant gaze, he's been studying you in turn this whole time. The demean straightens in his chair and says in a polite but completely indifferent tone, "Let's talk business. On behalf of the Lita Footfall Station, I offer you my condolences, Lord Von Blackness. We mourn Lady Theodora's loss, and we hope the settlement is taken as a sign of our good intentions and willingness to cooperate." I have heard more sincere expressions of grief. Ooh. Thank you, Liege. A terrible loss for all of us. I hope that under your guidance, the dynasty can recover from this blow and attain even greater power. It was a bold move on your part to announce yourself as a new rogue traitor of the dynasty, despite not yet having your status confirmed by anyone of import from the Imperium. I appreciate such traits in people. It's good to understand who you're dealing with. As you may have noticed, Footfall is currently in a state of crisis, as people would benefit from patrons of figures such as yourself. It was the woman the wardens threw out. That means fresh and hearted, he makes a fresh-eyed gesture, a dead woman walking. Some, however, still call her Jay Haydari, a small-time hustler with big ambitions that lead her to a sticky end. It's strange, a small-time hustler, even a particularly audacious one, wouldn't heroically quarrel in public with a figure as important as Leech of Footfall. What seems stranger still is that the Leech knows the small fry by name. She's irrelevant, since I'm the one in control of the situation of Footfall. I can speak on behalf of all of its noteworthy residents. I was attacked, right at the docks. An outrageous stunt. It showed disrespect for both you and me. Sadly, such incidents of Footfall are akin to natural disasters. Impossible to predict or preempt. They simply happen. Many consider Footfall to be a pirate's den. But believe me when I say there is a difference between organized crime and gangs of thugs who have nothing to lose. You were attacked by the latter. The Anvers are a gang of punks who spit on our customs hierarchy, and their leader is more akin to an ideologue. A rabble-rouser calls for people's heads, not a commander. Sooner or later we'll find him and have him strung up. That will likely cool his followers' enthusiasm. Behind the carefully built facade of composure, you sense anger. It appears that this man is not used to losing control, but it's exactly what is happening. I'd like to know more about the Amber's game. Why haven't they been dealt with yet? He grits his teeth slightly before answering. I've been using all my resources to delay the moment when the station is hit by famine. I haven't gotten around to the Amvers yet. As ornamental they are, they're no players. When their leader dies, the rest will scatter. I'm sorry for the loss of your assistant. What? Your words seemed to perplex him for a moment, but then the face remains cold. Oh, that. Yes, her death was a regrettable development. What's the situation in the region? Troubling. Xeno gang raids are growing more frequent. Trade is suffering and fringe worlds are going under. Rumors of atrocities being committed by enemies of humanity are causing excessive panic due to their exotic nature. The core of the Imperium forces in the current expanse have departed from the sector borders to combat the Xenos threat. There's been no word from them for a while now. Then again, with the distance and the current issues with the Strathopaths, that's certainly not of the ordinary. So we're not yet alone. From several other worlds hit by xenoattacks, we receive reports of fierce warriors who descend from the sky and enter the fray. Fragmentary accounts lead me to believe that the blessed and deathless Astaris operating in the current expanse, and I await news of their victories with great anticipation. Have there been any xenoattacks in Footfall? No, they haven't. Attacking Footfall in general is not a particularly small thing to do. Many ships are docked here at any given time, and even the list of weapons on board them would make them for a decent fighting force. That's not even to mention the firepower and our steam merchants have shamelessly hidden from the station's custom officials. Can I say I love that? That this place is such, like, there's, like, the Legion himself knows there's so many hidden weapons that, like, yeah, just by the list of known weapons on the station, we have a good fighting force. And that's not counting everyone's hidden weapon here, because everyone's a pirate or rogue. Rex, Xenos are more of a source of income than a threat. Yeah, I do not approve of fear of xenotaph. One must know and understand the enemy. I'm convinced that your connection with Footfall will allow you to broaden your knowledge and understanding of xenos considerably. I see that your curiosity is satisfied in every way. What sort of patronage do you seek from me? Protection. Not material protection, but different kind of security. You have, of course, already encountered difficulties with the warp navigation on your way here. I'm afraid the scope of these difficulties extend far beyond this area. Reports of disrupted routes and ships vanishing during short jumps are rushing in from the entire sector. Communication with the Calyx sector has been extremely unstable. The ships that have died into the Maw in recent years, none have yet returned. The last ship that came for the Maw from the other side was struck by a temporal anomaly. The jump almost took 2 decades in real space time. You have heard of periods of warp instability, occurring when the Maw would become completely accessible for navigation for years on end. This temporary cutting off the currents could stand for expansion of the Imperium. Even so, Vladim's words are particularly alarming. It seems that something has had a profound effect on the Maw. And this brings us to our main issue. Footfall is a repair shipyard and trading post. We barely produce anything ourselves and are largely dependent on incoming shipments, especially food shipments. The station naturally has some reserves. The supply issues didn't start yesterday. Footfall would be obliged if House Von Blackness would assist us by setting a contract for food deliveries. I can be the only one you ask for help. Now try contacting other rogue traders. The terms of House Quarter would have bled Footfall dry. As for his esteemed Calicos Winterscale, instead of food shipment from him, I received a transport Navilka packed with refugees. I had to send them off to Foulstone. So many extra mouths to feed would have only worsened the crisis further. I suppose all these warp fluctuations must have created more pressing concerns for Lord Winterscale. So I put my faith to you, the third and last of Footfall's allies. So Footfall is cut off from all of his shipments, local gangs are running wild, and the local hustlers are throwing tantrums to your residents. Are you positive you're in control of the situation? Thadam listens with studying expression. You are very perceptive. Well, now you know what we are buying. The situation is difficult, but should you decide to offer your support, you'll forget about the existence of trading hubs other than Footfall, because you won't have any more loyal friends anywhere else. So what are the terms of this deal? Simple. Delivery of food shipments from your fertile worlds, genus I imagine, I'm quite familiar with the jewel of the Von Vlackness Proctor, in exchange for fair payment. Ooh, literally, the first thing is get on your knees and ask properly, then I will help. Wow, that's just like, paying this is unfair. I'll be robbing you blind, but you remain in charge. Do we ever deal? Ooh. Very well, I'll help you with your food shipments. I will help Footfall, but not out of desire for profit. I have no interest in taming favors in kind or becoming your patron. As much as I want, See, part of me is like very well, keep this very strict, but the other half of me is like, I'm doing this because I want to help people. Because you know what, having them in my pocket could be really useful. You know what? Yeah, I'm gonna say I want to help the people. Featherman gives you slightly struggle. Such charity is a rare sight in the current expanse. Even figures as powerful as a rogue charities do not show it off. Thank you, Lordship. What is happening in the Shadow Quarters? Why is there quarantine? Oh, that. Who knows? It could be an actual epidemic, or perhaps two families that started all just came down with food poisoning at the same time. We're on a space station. The best solution here is to isolate the area and wait for the province to resolve itself. I've been told that when the previous liege was faced with a similar situation, he ordered that the entire asteroid be detached and dropped into the star. Yes, he did, and when it says this decision, it was. There are more reliable ways of disinfecting an area without having to lose a whole asteroid. The maneuvers of his destabilized the station's integrity. The concept that were still being developed until I became liege. When I entered the office, I had to negotiate with the tech priest to make necessary repairs. It cost me a preposterous amount of money and resources. I wish to help with the people in the quarantine area. I'll have medicine delivered to them from my ship. I can't bar you from doing so, but I can't help but note that it's not the wisest course of action for all due respect to your worship. There's an establishment not too far from here. They let people torture fake Xenos there. I want it to stop. It'll be dealt with. Where does one go to make a few deals here on the station? I am the main dealer on the station. It would be disrespectful for me to suggest that you take your business to Footfall Chairs of lesser importance. So you might take an interest in a few people to note. For example, Reverend, the server of the Eclipse is rumored to purchase sacred relics from captains that our chairs don't seem keen on giving his competitors. If you're looking for goods that can entertain you, find Octavian at this establishment called the Adeptus Machius. The chemical bliss that she offers is refined and possesses a satisfactory degree of purity. Just don't ask her to pour you her signature drink. It's meant for common footfall robber, not starting clientele. Let's get to business. I'm mentioning your wares. I'm at your service. You can expect the most generous discounts. Yeah. Melee buying. Ooh, the stub revolver. Commissary boots. Dark Lance. Cool. I'm not done talking to that guy. Yeah, there is something very satisfied by Rulers. I have some questions about footfall. Professor, I'll be candid. My lips are bound by the oath of service. What exactly interests you on footfall? This boat of motion signature text and only a few bands. What oath are you referring to? There is a certain custom on footfall. Any rogue trader who arrives in station docks to be its absolute ruler, and their liege, their loyal servant. That makes me your servant. Wow, I can literally just aim a gun at his head, so I can just blow your brains out and then stay in new league. Ooh. So I'm free to push you out. I want to abuse my right. I in turn remember your gracious attitude. And I remember when the esteemed Weirenskate returns to discover that footfall is no longer under his patronage. He'll be displeased upon finding the men's roach upon, and will try to take it back. And when Mr. Scale's displeasure is a very, very hazardous phenomenon. A fight between two roachers will ensure, and as ridiculous as it may sound, its outcome will most likely depend on the lieges of the station's humble liege. Something tells me you used to be a bit of a bandit yourself. You aren't wrong. My path was long and bloody, but in the end I rose from running a gang that had staked its claim in a treatment filter station, becoming the Liege of Football. Many died to make this possible, and those who survived figured it would be more convenient to put me at the head and continue the slaughter of the turf war. I can hope that my elevation and the peace that came with it has done the station good. Yeah, I mean, it is smart to have someone that has a good mind run the station than someone that was installed by somewhere else. Pretty sure your breath is thinking. In this day and age, that was weird. Did I crap? Everything went black on my screen for a minute. Everything seems to be running still. That was weird. So I'm not sure if you guys saw, but for me, both my screens on my computer went black at the same time for like a solid second. So I wonder if it was just something on my end. It looks like nothing just blipped. It just might have been like a, like maybe like a quick refresh. In this day and age, few choose to allow themselves such things. Who holds the reins of the Xeno goods trade? That's Caspil's mission, a criminal syndicate that has seized control of the entirety of the coal trade in this sector. Xeno creations are in high demand, so every single colony has an agent or two. Posing the commercial interest is a lot more dangerous than using their merchandise. A pale ghost of a smile appears on his lips. Still, making friends with this organization is profitable, as it is dangerous to make enemies of them. Just happens that I managed to earn their trust, and on footfall, they conduct business under my watchful eye. Blasphemous and pure thought. Pascal's voice erupts with furious hissing static. The coal trace is shameful encroachment on the privilege of the Deus Mechanicus. He glares at Valdine, which with transparent eyes are clearly avoiding Pascal's. I have no more questions. I'm glad to satisfy your curiosities. Our demands demand attention. Okay.
Follow my lead!
Okay, I can oh. Look, Captain, please report that the inspections have been completed and all dive systems failures have been resolved. The blue ship is ready to depart footfall. The crew is waiting for your further instructions. There are also a number of issues that need to be addressed. We're not leaving just yet. We got other jobs to do. I can definitely tell things are a bit slower. So I might reload the game if everything continues to be slow. Well-groomed young man calls out to you. He's clean-shaven and dressed in clothes that are expensive but unshowy, but brightly embroidered in a prominent spot. Leadership, I only ask for a minute of your time. I am Bastion Bastral Corda, youngest cousin of House Corda, and void insignia Bastel Cordia, rector of the Cronus Expanse by the grace of the most holy emperor. Corda, There's some of the most influential rogue traders in the Cronus Expanse, but not on footfall. The station is in the control of House Winterscale. Something tells me that you're about to hear a most curious offer, says Unbar under his breath so only you can hear him. What do you wish to speak with me about? I admire the utmost delicacy. See, you've been to the residence of the Liege. That meal must certainly appeal to you for persistence in the arrangement of shipments to Footfall. Von Flatus Proctor is famed for the abundance of his main agri world gens. We offer him to not seize on such an opportunity when Footfall is on the verge of famine. However, the Corda dynasty pursues its own interests on Footfall. We already announced our terms to Liege, but he's stalling. I mentioned hopes of getting a better offer from you. The Court Dynasty believes that cooperation would be preferable for both furniture houses. If you refuse that deem, thereby forcing him to agree to a deal with us, the Court Dynasty can promise you a share of the profits from the future contract. There's certain other prescripts. Everyone benefits. Emperor's most loyal servants should be more concerned with carrying his will for the stars, and less with divvying up a profit among themselves. Argena states it firmly but quietly enough as not to interrupt the negotiations, especially when the well-being of one of the Imperium's world is at stake, even with such a footfall. Behind your smile, Master Bastian, Teal's shadows swirl. Others may not see them, but your worry cannot escape my eyes. What are you afraid of? Your house wrath should these negotiations prove fruitless, or the wrath of the house? Asia, who was yawning and bored a moment ago, flinches and clutches her face, her fingernails digging into her skin. They're coming again. Bros are the ones who came before. I just don't get it. Do they all have a death wish? Emilia. Draw your weapon. I appreciate the warning, Idra. What? He stares at you in surprise and turns around. And gets sniped.
I won't heed your cries of mercy.
I will fight if I must.
We got guys on the left and the right. Okay. Gonna have you here. And you down here.
Isn't this a job for the serfs? And a foe painted black. That is foolishness. Me. If you insist, Lord Captain.
Running binary function successfully terminated.
Battlefields are always drowned in scarlet.
Enjoy your lurk. Twice dead landing, what a name.
Is part of the trial.
Okay, I'm gonna move
God Emperor, move through me. Be the fire in my
Here?
heart. None can escape the Emperor's judgment. Doubt is for the weak. Power resides in the will of the righteous. Faith without deeds is worthless. As the Emperor commands, I act. I'll do it. Rejoice in battle! As the Emperor commands, I act. Eradicate it.
Death to the heretics!
High momentum.
What is this foreboding? But of course. Be gone!
No! Yeah!
The
You miss every shot.
Running binary override. Request approved.
I'll bring glory to my bloodline.
Victory is imminent. I took care of this one. One fewer target.
You miss 100% of the shots you... Yeah.
You didn't stand a chance. Not a problem for me.
Running binary override.
Pascal, you're killing me, buddy.
Suits my purposes. Already done. All too easy.
Can you get to Lanny? You cannot. But you can get up to the thug.
Indeed. I will do my duty. Reduce to dust.
Momentum.
For Von Valencia.
Low momentum.
Okay, you're gonna get right
Follow my
up to
lead.
that guy. And you're gonna give him a bad time.
It will be done. I'm not interested. I took care of this one.
God,
At your
Abelard,
beck
when he
and
uses Daring Breach, is just nasty. Because if he gets a kill, he gets all this movement back. And I already put a bunch of movement boosting things on him. So he just runs around the field just swinging at everything he can see. He had a lap pistol, he had a gas clatter grenade, and a body glove. That's it. Sector 2, watch your back, make sure you're not being followed. Some axes. A chain axe. Is it one-handed? Oh, it's like bleeding. Interesting. Shotgun, scrappy other guns, stun grenades, swords. Really interesting. We get the guys over here. I think I might actually put that on. What does it look? I like it. Casting chestplate, chain swords. Alright, you can actually wear heavy armor, I think. No, you can't. I didn't give you heavy armor. Okay. Sin skin. Base armor plus 5 dodge. If he wears abilities better than 80. Sniper rifle. Auspex. Okay. Nothing too fancy. Oh, we missed 2 thugs. Now we're gonna go meet one of the coolest NPCs. I think. In my personal humble opinion. Oh, something's happening along the way. Oh, the carnival guys was killed. You know what, I might wait until Saxon's back to see the coolest NPC, because it's like a character that's right up her alley. I once described her as she's Esmeralda if she was a space pirate. Yep, we can come right here. We'll speak to the sergeant. Your lordship, please don't be angry, but we're in clear passage issue. I thought. Is it not clear yet? We have to wait for it to resolve itself. We can't go there yet. Okay. Well, we'll go to the Amber Gang first then. I think. Oh right, there was two of them. Or did we find the first one? Hold on. And when she gets back, we'll do that.
This ocular implant was a worthwhile investment.
A new challenge for me.
Get back in here.
Victory awaits.
See? Right there.
Follow my lead.
So this is Sector 2, I believe.
It's about time. None shall stand in my way. A new challenge for me?
Trying to think where we might be.
Victory awaits.
Oh. You walked by without realizing it?
I'll lay claim to the stars. Follow my lead. None shall stand in my way.
Then we shake him up with dark hairs, dressed, armed, about as well as everyone else secure. He's unmistakably a leader. Takes a step forward. He chuckles. He spreads arms wide as a welcome gesture. My guests, what a joy to see you in my humble refuge. So you come here to be introduced to the truth. Which will you choose then? Words or fire and metal? You already know the answer, heretic. Arjuna grabs her weapons. this is. I love this. Abelard, would you kindly inform this bandit vermin that we've come to execute him? I love this. It's such a great line. Abelard glares menacingly and stays in his best officer voice. By order of the head of the Falcon's destiny, a fully recognized road trader with all the attendant rights and privileges, including authority on footfall. What a great line to come back to. Yes. Also, Sakusan, I am glad you're back, because I didn't want to start a certain introduction to a character until you were here, because I thought it'd be very much up your alley. You riffraff are hereby sentenced to death. May an emperor have mercy on your souls, for we will show none. Man cringes. Blood old masters of the universe who don't realize that their time has passed. You think you can scare me? Do you even know what our name means, outsider? Footfall causes ambush. They do not stop to look, listen, and learn. Man pauses and half closes his eyes, proclaims in crude but clear high Gothic. Exilio non vino. For we will show not. Yeah, wow. Will not come. The mall is closed. The current expanse is on its own now. A new era has come. We are its sovereign. I also am going to hate this fight because it's a bunch of poison.
Admit, and you'll die quickly.
The Emperor is with us!
Thing is, I'm going to have Abelard right in the front line. Pascal is going to be as close to the front line as possible. So is Argent. So it's really going to be like no guys from the left or right here, I think. I think it's all going to be pretty dead center. Okay, you guys can cover. I can be as front as I like to. Can't hit anyone. Like, who are okay?
Isn't this a job for the serfs? Our duty demands. I'm not accustomed to being ordered around.
Doubt is for the weak. Strike is a prayer.
High momentum.
You know what?
In the
Abelard.
name of House Orselio, I shall prevail.
I've seen worse battles than this in my time. Reduced to dust. Victory is imminent. My place is at the fore.
Abelard, you are a beast of a warrior. I hope you
I
know.
took care of this one. It will be done.
And I'm gonna make guy up here. Oh, I can't, but I can brace for
I
it
will
back
do my duty.
and
It will be
endure.
done.
I'm gonna move
I
you
will
over here
bathe this battlefield in
because
righteous
I want to get
fury.
a straight shot.
None can escape the Emperor's judgment.
High momentum.
In thy light I stand, and thy light I crave. I'll do it. Each strike is a prayer.
There's not many guys left.
As the Emperor commands, eradicated. None can escape the Emperor's judgment. Faith without deeds is worthless. Doubt is for the weak.
Can we hit you, guy? We can. Awesome. Okay. You're getting...
That is not my destiny.
I'm gonna give you another turn because he's right in front of you, so just unloading the guy.
I'll do it.
Not a problem for me. Suits my purposes.
And then boost Abelard because Abelard is gonna just
Nothing I
way
can't do.
into this guy.
At your beck and call.
It's nothing.
And then you're gonna someone turn on the ventilation so the poison can stop.
Stop it!
Thank you.
That was insulting.
And then the poison be gone. We can loot everyone now. A hand flamer. Really nice. Anvil chainsword. Which is beautiful. Light chest, chainmail, medkit, chain sword, mesh vest, pirate scarf. It gives a 20% bonus to coercion and a -5 to awareness. Beautiful. Shotguns, step carbine, swords, las guns. And that chainsword is immediately going to chop the chainsaw. Start the burst turn, they gain 20% dodge to the start of the turn. No. Honestly, that goes best on you. You need to dodge more. Because you are so squishy, Idria. Anything here? Quickly loot this place. Key. Cargo that we can sell.
A new challenge for me?
Cast your eye
Yep.
there.
And we can leave and go to do what I think is one of the coolest NPCs in this whole game. Even though I'm not really far into the game in my personal playthrough, I'm actually only a bit farther than this. It is still probably the coolest introduction in this game to an NPC thus far. Honestly, the voice acting is great too. Love the voice acting in this game. I'm surprised the Legion of Footfall also didn't have like a voice actor, but I guess they don't want to do for too many NPCs. Oh, wait, actually... Yeah, because when you think like pirate, she's like the perfect pirate that you read about. I'm also disappointed that Patty's not here for it. Because I think Patty would be all about the character. He'd be like, "Yep, this character's amazing." If I was better at clipping on the go, I would clip it for him.
Victory awaits.
Okay. I remember they're at. Yep.
Rough day.
You have no idea.
I just might. That's the second bottle you've downed.
Jai Hidari. Falco sends his regards.
And what does that unholy scion of a Grox and a Brahan want from me this time? Oh, wait, I don't really care. My sole plans for tonight are drowning my grief in a sea of Amasak.
Who'll give you grief, all right? Get out!
Don't think so, Ashma. And tell Falco to come himself next time.
Hidari, I am tired of your mess. Out! Get some sleep. We'll talk about settling up later.
Okti Shireen, light of my eyes. Can't you see my soul is full of sadness? Have you no heart at all? Let go of your material concerns and let me grieve in peace. Have we met somewhere before?
The little woman looks at you with glassy eyes, of a drunk, and you notice the 2 empty bottles have been keeping her company. But for your ride, she looks completely out of place in this steamy, smoky bar. The fancy attire, the buns of jewelry, the implants plated with precious metals. Her appearance not only screams wealth, but also audacity, for only a audacious person would flaunt her wealth in a place like this.
Greetings, Shireen. With whom do I have the honor of speaking?
She smiles somewhat groggily as she examines you over the glass that is raised to her lips. Rogue trader, Suki.
Von Valancius. My deepest, humblest regards, your lordship. I never would have imagined I'd be standing at the bar, in the Amasekus, next to an honest-to-God Emperor Rogue trader. Jai Hidari at your service. Professional trader, shrewd commercial broker, and, may he steal my tongue if I'm lying, the most honest dealer on footfall. Nonetheless, we all have our problems, and at times even one's many merits aren't enough to solve them. Perhaps it would be no trouble for a person with your kind of power and standing to assist someone with my kind of predicament. I have heard a great deal about how open-minded the members of the von Valancius dynasty are, and Lady Theodora especially.
What do you need help with?
You see, Shireen, there's one cardinal rule on footfall. Anything goes as long as it doesn't get in the way of business. I'm someone who's been able to exploit that rule to the fullest. And in recent years, I've hit it so big, I've become a speck of sand in someone's green eye. They used to throw small wrenches into my dealings here and there. Well, now they've decided to really put their backs into it. Some rats stolen my cargo and dragged it off to the seediest part of the Shadow Quarters. A crummy place even for connoisseurs of footfall's unique atmosphere. When I asked the Leech for protection, we had a mutual misunderstanding. I believe Vladium, in a most lamentable fashion, has forgotten his duties as guardian of the downtrodden and wronged. So I'm in desperate need of a new one. And you, Shireen, fit the bill perfectly. All I need is for you to drop by one dark corner of Footfall Shadow Quarters and pound it into the thieves' heads that taking Hidari's property carries certain risks.
Jay appears to be a serious operator on Footfall. The leader's refusal to help means the loss of a potential ally. So Jay is encroaching on his turf. If that means not responsible for the disappearance of Jay's cargo, he will certainly benefit greatly from it. I suspect that Vladim wants to keep the cargo out of your hands. I want to put him in his place. No, if the Leech is neglecting his duties, I shall become your patron. Yeah, let's make a deal here.
May the Exalted One bless you and your progeny. Then here's what we'll do. We shouldn't be seen together before we make it to the safe house. I'll head there first. I'll take my own special route so I won't be spotted.
Yeah, it's not about you trying to kill her. It's literally about her stuff.
Right. Here, that's where those ashmags are keeping the stolen cargo. Out the bar, over the bridge, and to the left. There, in the depths, you'll find a small courtyard, through which you can get to the place. I'll be waiting nearby. You can come when it suits you, but the sooner you do, the better. I'll see you then, Sherin.
Yes, but I thought you would really like the character Maya, because the first introduction you are to her technically, well, your second introduction to her, but her first real introduction is some people are trying to kill her. She kills them, all the while she's drunk, and she's like saying things like, you know, light of my eyes, like just very overly poetic for words. I'm like, oh, this is a character right up Maya's alley. I can level up. Ooh. Advantage. No problem. I thought you would enjoy it. Yeah, give me plasma gun. Proficiency. Yeah, professional. Yeah, maybe you have the armor proficiency. Yeah, diversion zone I know already, because you know anything with the rear line is better for you. Yeah, preferred targets. Great. Yeah, I for them escaped. Now we're gonna go do our little mission. And recruiter, because recruiter is very much a good idea. And then we're gonna possibly report. Actually, I think after we do our mission, we might be done depending on how quick it does. But we're gonna report that the Amber Gang is destroyed to the Liege. Report back to the ship, and then go from there. Time really does fly while listening to this game. It's a very dialogue-heavy game. Yep. Core, Tora, J. J's assistant, J's assistant.
I'll lay claim to the stars.
Lord Kevin, do you think this is Enterprise's wide? I wouldn't be surprised if this all turns out to be a trap. We'll find out.
None shall stand in my way.
Oh, the clerks are
Take a
circling.
knee and bow before me.
Brace yourself.
Gibard. Pascal. Argenta. Suki. And we're gonna start. The Bandit Hitman. Okay, you're right there.
If I may, another foe painted black.
As the Emperor commands, I was chosen. I'll do it.
Me? If you insist, Lord Captain. I'm afraid not. I am a navigator, not a servitor.
Okay. There we...
Momentum.
Doubt is for the weak. Strike is a prayer. Power resides in the will of the righteous. As the Emperor commands, eradicated. Faith without deeds is worthless. I'll do it.
Just keep having her take out
As the Emperor
everything's
commands,
poisoned.
I act.
Great, I love it.
Doubt is for the weak.
Heavy is the tread of his faithful. The scriptural prognosis is favorable. My vow is to serve.
Nope, more bandits. Didn't see these guys.
Enjoy your luck while you still draw breath.
Okay, yep. Abelard,
Indeed.
you're gonna take out these servitors.
Momentum.
It will be done. We'll rule the stars themselves. At your beck and call. Tried and tested tactics are the best ones. It will be done. One fewer target. Brace yourself, Abelard. Indeed.
What if I shock you? Okay.
Was that you? What an unfortunate turn of fate. Anything else?
Suits my purposes.
Okay. Just take him out. Do I want to give him another turn to... Yeah.
I am fear and cut.
Pascal move
Advancing.
there.
Request significant value.
Take up the armored bandit.
Running binary. Request approved.
No.
And we're done with that. Let me just mode through those guys. Really easy. Two, three, five. Thank the Exalted One. These Ashmags don't have time to make off anything yet. Jay carefully inspects the container's bells with markers from the known freight operator. Smiles and touches the comm bead in her ear. Give me 2 minutes, Shireen. I'll send the coordinates to my local crew to deliver my property somewhere safe. And done. Jay removes her hand from her ear and turns to you. We're good. Now about relocate to a more pleasant private space to discuss the details of our deal, specifically payment for your efforts. What? We're just going to leave your priceless cargo here unattended? Nothing to worry about. After all the ruckus we've caused here, I doubt that anyone will go anywhere near their containers. I'm however infinitely flattered by your concerns for my, now our, property. Let's go. Jay opens his mouth to reply when you hear the sounds of many footsteps behind you. Stop right there in the name of the Liege. The gaunt, pale-skinned man in grimly clerical robes glances at you and immediately falls to his knees, upscreaming, Your Excellency, please forgive my vehemence. Most noble Suki, I never expected to encounter such eminent persons in the corner of Footfall. I am Vladimir Tokura's personal agent. The man hesitates, choosing words carefully. I came here to remove from criminal circulation a shipment, the distribution of which is banned in the lands of Footfall. Horrendous xenoheresy has been fraudulently delivered to a bastion of the Holy Imperium. Looks at Jay. I do not doubt for a moment, Monosuke. Their presence here is merely a misunderstanding, brought about by another's manipulation. Commerce test succeeded. It's too great a coincidence that the leisure representative should arrive in the Shadow Quarters just after Jay has recovered her rightful spoils. It seems that the guards reported the problems with the shipment over the Vox, not to anyone but the Liege's personal agent. The lean trucker knew about the shipment from the start and planned to take it for himself, and greeted Jay if he could. Behold the grubby underhand struggle between cold traders. And not been for your impromptu deal struck in the bar, Vladimir might have succeeded. Ooh. Jay, hurry. The owner of this cargo is presently under my protection. Under a rogue trader's protection. Tell your master I should think twice before crossing it from now on. The cargo belongs to the Von Vlachnis dynasty. Is Lord Takara trying to approach upon the property of a rogue trader? Ooh. Do I want to go with the nice way to put this, or do I want to go with the very blunt, mean way of approaching this to this guy? Because even in the nice way, it's kind of like it's a very telling, like, hey, I know this is you. Don't touch my stuff. What would Suki do? Oh. Yeah, I think he'd like be very honest, be like, yeah, this lady here, she's under my protection. She's part of my entourage. And don't forget to tell him that I'm not mad, but I'll be collecting the debt sometime. Jay watches him her way and looks at you. I wish I could see Vladim's face when he finds out he almost stepped on the toes of one of the most powerful people in the Expanse. Listen, Suki, I'm genuinely sorry about this confusion. But I mean, I've been out of difficulties, but I never thought you wanted to clean me out and go do away with me in some dark corner. At least not so soon. You haven't agreed to our deal, Shireen. My gang would already be floating in orbit around one of Footfall's asteroids. And yes, my shipment contains Xeno artifacts, possession of which is a death sentence for any commoner. But you, Shireen, do not strike me as a commoner. If I told you directly, you would have become, shall we say, complicit. With those last words did not escape my words. You would merely be agreeing to help an unfortunate soul. Me recapture a few containers. My sincere wish was to protect you from unnecessary trouble, Shireen. I swear by the Exalted One. I do hope this misunderstanding will not affect our future cooperation. The statement is true, with the exception that you yourself are an uneducated laywoman, and a thief who ought to stay away from technological preservation and non-humans. I am not requesting your preventive disposal. On occasion, me? I have my things in my hands that you, cock for brains, can only dream of in your oil-soaked data fantasies. Stop behind Palladium wall. You're simply defending your clique's monopoly on anything and everything of interest and monetary value. A rogue trader could use someone with your talents and connections today. I would like to see you in my retinue. Ooh. You can just straight up execute them? Wow. Tell me the truth about your business with Football. Truthfully, don't leave anything out. Alright then. This is my first year in the Expanse. It's not my first year in business either. I've sat at the negotiating table with all sorts. Not just loot hunters, or smugglers either, but Xenos. One's intelligent enough to believe that mutual benefit will be a better outcome of our meeting than mutual destruction. I know what they has to say about this, but speaking from the bottom of my heart, I know where the line is between ordinary deal and betrayal of humanity. I never cross it. A principal rogue who can think on her feet and is not afraid of inhumans. I like you more and more, Jay. There are no chance encounters when you're loved by Exalted One. I like you more and more too, Shireen. Jay winks and flashes you a captivating smile. I wrote Carrick you someone for your talents and connections. I'd like to see you in my retinue. Someone, bless you and your entire dynasty. I wouldn't say no to practication properly. It's not every day you embark on a brilliant new business partnership. Iblar gives you a look of reproach. You sully the Vaughn Blackness name by inviting people like her in your retinue, Lord Captain. Decision's yours, but not be surprised if the every rumor start to spread in Footfall. Giant regard to Gay. It's a strange circle you're forming around yourself, rogue trader. Sis Sargena, Jake is her almost lecherous once over. I've heard all about your deeds on Footfall, but I never would have guessed there was an angelic beauty behind all that idle gossip. Either way, I'm tired and willing to join your retinue. From now on, my knowledge and experience are entirely at disposal. Oh, and one more thing. If you're interested in a rather lucrative offer, one that can give the Von Blackness Proctor a leg up, I say now isn't the time to be thinking about such things, but once you get back to your ships, perhaps you could spare me a minute, Shireen. Yeah, Ijira, you're going out. Jay, you're going in.
My ears are ringing.
Yeah, it's all
I've
that
suffered
poison.
worse.
Auto pistol. Bandit Hitman. Oh, the Domino boots are really good. Increased movement speed. Okay. We're gonna level her up, give her some gear. As weird as it might sound, I think she'd be much better as a vanguard. Wait a second. Yeah. What weapons do you have? You have a chain sword. You have a shuriken pistol and a splinter pistol. Actually, let's get you some better gear. Maybe... No, maybe a master tactician, actually. Yeah, signage objective. First thing you're getting... Oh, you already have swift movements. Yeah, combat master. Alright. Together, went together. Before we're going to save, and I think that's where we're going to end it for tonight. We made a lot of good progress. We made a new ally and completed some quests, and we'll see who's on. Actually, I know who to raid already. We'll go raid Vaughn and go bother them for a tiny bit. Alright, let's go raid over.